I have stepped out on faith on some stuff that, like, to the naked eye.
Yeah.
Oh, that's never gonna work. You ain't never gonna be able to do that. No, that's insane. I stepped out on faith, and every single time God has been like, I like that. Let's go. Here you go.
That is, ooh.
I like that. I like that you step. Come on now, do it.
What's going on, family? I know we all been through something, and some of us still probably going through, but we should never allow that to stop our creativity and our expression for passion. Welcome to YoungMinded, the podcast, where we dive into the world of faith, creativity, and entrepreneurship, all the while navigating the highs and lows of this life. So whether you're a dreamer or a doer or somewhere in between, allow us to inspire you and uplift you with our stories to spark your passion. So sit back, relax, and let's get young-minded.
Hey, what's going on, family? Welcome back. We in week number 5, y'all. We are moving. First, I want to say thank you to everybody that has shown their love already. Thanks to everybody that shared, that supported. I love y'all. Hey, so today, whenever you're watching it, I don't care. We got the one, the only, Flawless Faces by Miss Dominique Smith-White.
Hello,
in the building.
What's
up, sis?
What's up?
Ooh.
I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited for you to be here. Man, so what y'all don't know. All right.
The backstory.
Hey, we got history.
Yes.
We got history.
Definitely.
I know my first publish was with you.
Yes, mine as well. What was it?
Cream. Yeah.
Cream. Yep.
Yeah, and I matter of fact, there's another dude that I'm doing his podcast, and he our first episode with him was down at the View, down at that studio, and I was like, bro, I was here before. I was like, I was right around the corner, man.
Yep.
And yeah, so we got how many times we got published together? What? Because I know it wasn't just that.
No, it wasn't just that one time. It was about 3.
Yeah, we got. I got a couple of them. I might show y'all a couple of them. But I'm telling y'all, Miss Dominique is out here doing it. All right, and that intro, will y'all hear me? Whether you a dreamer or a doer, guess what? She's a doer, you feel me? Hey, so what's up? How is life treating you?
Life is treating me pretty good. I cannot complain. I'm just out here trying to get it.
Ain't no trying about it.
I'm just trying to get it. That's
ain't no trying about it. We gonna get to the story because you doing it. You moving some things.
Thank you.
And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
I appreciate
you
that.
You are, man. Look. So let's dive into your story.
Okay.
Right? Who were you as a kid? Well, first, who are you now? Let's get to that. Who are you now? Miss Flawless Faces, I know you got family, and we got a husband back there. What's happening? That's Great White back there. I'm going to see if I get his permission. I did his song. Hey, it's a banger. I'll just say
Agreed.
It's a banger.
Stamped.
I'm telling you. So we're going to see if we can get that played on here. But what's going on in life?
Life is just moving right along. I am a wife. I'm a mom. I am a full-time entrepreneur.
Big Ben.
I am
Big Cam.
Yes, those are my babies, and they growing real quick. Cameron is a freshman in high school.
And the Joker, he
6 foot tall.
Size on him. I seen him the other day on your story. Football. Man, I said that Joker right there. And it's crazy. And that just shows just how long we've been around each other. Correct. I remember both of them Jokers, like, being especially little Ben. But
now he's getting ready to be 7, and you can't call him Ben. You have to call him his name.
Oh.
Yeah, like he.
A kid with standards.
Yes. You don't play all that. Not no more.
Golly, man. Well, that's what's up. So, yes, who were you as a kid?
As a kid, I am originally from St. Louis, Missouri.
Y'all thugging out there. They thugging out there.
Correct.
I done seen they prom pictures. They thugging in St. Louis. You feel me?
North St. Louis. But I moved to Tennessee when I was 9, to West Tennessee, a small town. That's where I actually met my husband. We were in the same city, same town, graduated high school together. But as a kid, I don't know. I was a singer. I loved music.
I'm gonna bring that up because I heard her. I remember we did some YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And we just in the garage just doing it up. And then she started.
I'm just over here minding my business.
Right.
Hit a little run or two,
But her runs be swiftly. You feel me?
That was one of the gifts that God blessed me with. Unfortunately, I'm not doing anything with that.
And I'm curious.
Was pushed in a different direction, but
why? So, at what point did you choose makeup?
Honestly, after college, when I went to college to major in vocal music performance, and I don't know, I feel like I started to lose a bit of my passion for music. And makeup was something that I always enjoyed. My mom always wore makeup. So when I was growing up, I would see her do her. She always wore red lip.
Yeah.
Like it drew me in. Even still now when I do her makeup, it's a red lip. It don't matter what I'm doing. But anyway, I don't know. I was always into makeup. When I was at college, I was the girl walking across campus 8 o'clock in the morning, ready to go, makeup, hair, heels. And I started getting people to ask me if I would like do their makeup for parties or for whatever events were going on campus. And I'm like, yeah, with this one foundation, I got you. Sure. Okay. And then, I don't know, it just kind of, I don't know. I really honestly don't know what pushed me in the direction of makeup, but I just had a thought one day and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I could be a makeup artist. Maybe I could do it, like learn and really practice. And maybe I could actually do that as a career move. Prior to that, I never thought of makeup being a career. It just didn't dawn on me. I was thinking of more like, I guess like the typical things that you hear. Doctor, lawyer,
I remember I wanted to be a firefighter.
Yeah, like I was just thinking more along the lines of those things. Entrepreneurship never crossed my mind.
Yeah.
But I'm happy it did.
Hey, I'm happy it did too, because you killing it out here.
You.
And I'm sorry if y'all hear me keep giving this woman her props. She's doing it.
Thank you.
That's why I have this podcast, is to show the world of other ordinary people that's doing it.
Yeah.
And she's killing the game. I'm telling you, there is proof that she's doing it. You hear me?
What's the proof?
It's the proof. How many trophies and plaques do you have for the best MUA?
6 currently, and I'm nominated for another 4 awards. Hopefully, I will be bringing those 4 home as well.
And I know for the Black Excellence, you've been killing that since it started.
Yeah.
There's no competitors.
Every
How does that feel?
So, first, let me say, I do feel like there are some amazing makeup artists here.
Yeah.
I do think, though, that out of those that I have been nominated with, that I have been in this industry the longest, maybe.
Yeah.
I think I have more experience, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say that they're not competition. I think it's just levels to it.
Definitely.
It's levels to it. But honestly, I don't know. It feels good, and I'm grateful every time one of those awards come around and people nominate me. They think of me when somebody says best makeup artist. Like, that makes my heart smile.
Man,
because I really do put in a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and a lot of energy and a lot of money and a lot of everything into it. So to have it be like, to have that recognized and to know that people see that and that they think of me in that regard when they think of best makeup artist, they think of me.
Best.
That makes me feel great. I do kind of feel like I know people start to get a little over it because every time it comes around,
And
But
I feel that, and honestly,
that's just a testament to like the hard work I put in. Is how I feel.
Yeah,
Honestly.
and honestly, it was one year where I told them,
I remember.
like, don't even
I remember.
put me on it, because I'm not a boastful person. I'm not that person, right? I'm very humble. I'm very modest. But when you say best, I think of credentials. I think of you know what I mean, your resume.
Yeah.
And it was like none of my competitors could say that they have been in multiple magazines.
I agree.
And then it even on the videography side, I'm like, bro, I have a film that's in a film festival. None of these folks ever thought of that stuff. Like, and I'm still, but this year I won my first one, as best videographer. Finally. Thank you, I guess.
Yeah.
But I am grateful. I am grateful because honestly, I was serious about that, because I've done stuff around the world, not just Tennessee, not just the United States, literally around the world. I'm in a published magazine in Germany, a body paint, so it's like I've done stuff, and I'm like, Clarksville, I'm not,
it's like it's like
it's
like I get what you're saying, and honestly, I feel the same way because it's bigger than the city of Clarksville.
Yes,
like you said, you have work. You work around the world. Same. You've been published.
And I'm getting into that because
it is a bit of a different feeling.
I want to know. I want to know, how was it? Because you done been overseas a couple times for like major photo shoots. How was that? Because that's.
Let me tell you, I cried. That's all. I cried. Like, never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined just something I enjoyed doing.
Yeah,
taking me to foreign countries and me getting paid to do it. Like, I just never imagined that. So when my feet touched down for the first time internationally, and I'm there with my makeup kit and my light, and I'm like, I cried like a baby because I just couldn't believe that, like, how good and how faithful God had been to even take me that far to experience something I never thought that I would have experienced. Look, I'm getting a little teary-eyed now. That was a big thing for
she'll
me.
cry, baby, y'all.
I am.
She'll cry.
I am.
I'm going to show y'all this little clip.
I am.
I'm going to get her too.
So first off, I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming. This has been... I'm ready. Look.
Yeah. But
see,
Hey, what
I'm a cry baby.
We done for me.
No, for real. Like,
I know it.
It's kind of like, I mean, not to be cliche, but God is good. Like,
all the time.
Literally, God is good
all the time. Because I'm telling you, I've been sharing my little story, and for people that know me, I'm a little tough at times, and it's simply because of stuff that I've been through in my life. It's stuff that I've been having to push through, and finally, I'm to a good space in my mind, clear-headed, clear vision. I got a dream. I got goals. I got purpose. Like, that in itself is amazing to me. But to sit here on my podcast with greatness, literally somebody that's out here that's living I'm living my best life.
I'm trying to.
I'm telling you.
I'm trying to. I feel like that's one of the... Entrepreneurship is hard. I know we're going to get into that,
yes.
but it's hard. So when you can reward yourself for all of the hard work that you put in and all of the late nights, early mornings and all of that, live your best life. Please do.
Yeah. So go ahead. Let's get into it. What have been some of those challenges that you've run into along? Because I'm saying, how long you've been Girl, stop.
No, this is
know.
residual. It's residual.
But first, how long have you been professionally as a makeup artist?
8 years.
8 years. So tell me, along this journey, what has been some of those challenges and struggles that you had to push through?
Honestly, just trying to get your business out in a city full of people that feel like they can do what you do. That has been a struggle because I'm like, okay, but there's a difference in professional and
enthusiast,
your
somebody
cousin's
that wanna
uncle's baby mama.
Yeah.
You know, there's a difference. And not to hate on nobody. Not to hate on nobody. Get your money, do what you do. But that's a struggle when you are somebody that is like, I am a full-time makeup artist. This is my 9 to 5.
Yeah.
When I service my clients, when I travel, when I do what I do, that's my 9 to 5. So it makes it kind of hard when you have people that are kind of devaluing, I guess I'll say. Artistry, like true professional artistry, that is a struggle. Building clientele, that is a struggle. I'm fortunate enough
for you.
Well, not at this point.
Gotcha.
But
yeah.
getting to the point where you have a steady clientele, that's a struggle.
Yeah.
Because you really have to sell yourself and sell your product. And, you know, sometimes if you can get to a point where your product starts to kind of sell itself, that helps you. But I'm not from here. You know, it's hard coming into or trying to get into something in a place that you're not from, where you don't really know people.
Yeah.
The only people that I knew were people that I worked with or people that I went to college with that weren't from here.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
You went to college here?
I did. I went to Austin P. That's what brought me to Clarksville.
Hello now.
That's what brought me to Clarksville, Austin P. And then I just kind of stuck around.
I graduated from Austin P myself. I was a little late in the game, but I got there.
It ain't about where you start.
Better late than never.
You know? But also, you know, the ebbs and flows of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's slow, so that means your money stop. Sometimes it's booming, so that means you don't get no sleep because you working. Like it's really a lot of ups and downs. You experience a lot of setbacks, a lot of losses. If you're really trying to progress your business and grow and invest and expand and scale and all of this stuff, you are going to experience setbacks.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're not that easy to, bounce back from.
I feel that.
Also, for me personally, being a wife and being a mom.
Yeah.
Trying to balance being a wife and being a mom, but also being a full-time makeup artist, a full-time entrepreneur that does not have a set schedule. So it could be 4:00 in the morning. I have a client that wants to get her makeup done before she catches a flight to wherever. And so I'm up and I'm working and I'm moving and I'm, I have to, like when I do travel for makeup, my husband works full-time, 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
So then in that instance, I have to try to juggle, being a mom, making sure that I'm being a partner to my husband. And, that it can be a bit difficult.
And I'm going to give her husband his flowers,
Please.
Not because he's in the room,
wink,
but
wink.
simply because, seriously, anytime I see her on these jobs, if he's not there, he's bringing stuff. Or he's toting something.
Absolutely.
Like the man is involved, and I'm telling you, I know this from personal. It takes a special kind of man, and he's not. This is something I want to. I should get your behind over here too. Let me get you a chair. but it takes a special type of man to be that catalyst for his wife.
Absolutely.
Because I know a lot of us men, we're the shakers, we're the doers, we're the one that's always out here. But when you have a wife that is not just an entrepreneur, but literally the best makeup artist, like, so gratitude to you, brother. Like,
absolutely. You get a round of applause.
Yeah.
He literally, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have him like backing me and supporting me. Because
Yeah.
literally, like you said, he might not be there with a brush in his hand doing a face, but he cleaning brushes for me behind the scenes.
And I'm telling
or
you,
he's
like,
running to pick this up for me, or he's carrying helping me pack my stuff up, or he's carrying it out to the car, or he's like, there have been times where he has like gone with me to assist me
Yeah.
with events where I'm busy and I'm back to back to back to back. He's right there with me. What
And
you
I'm
need me to
telling
do?
you, he
What you
one
need
of
me
the
to do?
smoothest brothers
He
you ever
is.
meet in your life, boy. He one of the smoothest cats you ever meet,
is.
boy. Yeah. But that's dope though. So
Yeah.
gratitude to you, bro. So you in this entrepreneurship, what like I know you're out here doing it. I know you're getting your money. But as far as life and self, what are some struggles or some challenges you face with just self? Can you tell me about some of those like self setbacks that you've had?
I think I can do everything. I think I'm like, in my mind, I feel like I'm Superwoman and I can do everything. And I cannot. And so I learned that because then I start to like implode.
Yeah.
Like I start to lose my mind because I'm like trying to do a million things at once. I'm trying to overextend myself. And that can have a negative effect on my business as well. So that's a personal thing that can then trickle into my business because I cannot perform at the standard that I need to because personally I am struggling because I'm trying to do 70 million things at one time. Just me being me, one person, a human. And I don't know, like,
So
personally.
what's some self-care stuff that you like to do for yourself? Because I know one time I had got into tie-dyeing, you know,
Okay.
just to do something fun for me, something that I enjoy, because I do understand that. And that's honestly why I trying to stop photography. Like,
Okay.
I don't
Which
like.
I don't, but okay.
I know.
right.
Everybody,
All right.
everybody say that, but y'all look, we on a beautiful podcast.
We are.
I'm
we
trying
are.
to do some stuff.
But you are multifaceted. You are multi-talented.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I'm being quite honest with you, now I've worked with a ton of photographers.
Come on, don't you start now. Don't you start
I
now.
have not worked with a photographer that was as amazing as you. Like the quality of your work, top tier. That's why I don't even know why you like. But you know, follow your path, follow your heart, do what you need to do.
I appreciate that.
But I feel like, I mean, that's a huge talent that's gonna be.
What I'm saying is
I don't think you should stop.
I'm trying to chase some dreams and some
Okay.
goals
All right.
that's much bigger than photography. I
Understood,
understand like
yeah.
what photography does and you know the amazing work that can be created, but it's like I'm trying to go for a big bag.
True, I got you.
I'm
I
trying
feel
to go for a big bag.
I
You
feel
see me?
And we always want to go for
Yeah,
that. So
yeah. So
I feel you.
So that's just kind of why I'm putting a hold on to that right
Okay,
now. But
okay.
I'm not necessarily saying that I'm fully giving it up. But we'll follow
Okay.
the yellow brick road. See
okay.
what the kings say.
I got you.
So something I'm curious about, maintaining friendships. Like how so I was in, where was I? I was in college. I want to say I was possibly at Austin P. But he told me something so profound, and it was like as soon as he told me, it locked in. So he told me, he was like, once you become professional, you're just not compatible with an amateur.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, now I'm sitting up here going through my friends list like, yeah.
Yeah.
So how are your friends, like, do you have a circle?
I do.
Yeah?
And if I'm being honest, I have an amazing circle.
Yeah.
But 98% of them I met doing makeup.
Doing work. And I can imagine
I
that.
have 3 friends that I did not meet because of makeup. I met them prior, but the rest of my friends, and I mean, you know, a lot of times women don't really have a whole lot of friends like that.
Yeah,
you know, but I have been fortunate enough to gain some really amazing friends, and they are supportive. Most of them are also entrepreneurs, so they understand.
Definitely.
They understand how it goes, you know, and they're supportive, they're driven, they're hardworking. They are just bomb ladies. They have businesses here in Clarksville, and they are thriving.
Go ahead, give
And
them
I
a
just
shout
love
out.
to see it.
We got time. Go ahead,
Okay,
give them a shout out.
I have several, okay?
Go for it. We did the plug.
So I have one of my good friends is Latoya Jones. She is the owner of Divine Tax and Bookkeeping.
Okay.
She's an accountant. She's my accountant. She does an amazing job. Kalisha Wilson is the owner of Wax Aesthetics here. She is like top tier waxer. So if you're trying to get, you know, cleaned up, holler at her. Jasmine Miller, she's the owner of the Wax House, which is a day spa. All of these ladies of color that are doing big things. Let's see. I call her cousin, Anisha Adams Bunson. She works with a nonprofit doing big things. I have Jasmine Stokes. She is a business coach, life coach.
Yeah.
Jasmine Staten Robinson. She's a Spanish teacher. Like, I have some really amazing friends. DeAndrea Davis. She is a nurse, and she also does custom merch, gear, logos, all of that stuff. My sister, Tanisha Ward, that's my baby, and she's doing big things in the food industry.
Yeah.
And I have some amazing friends.
How
I have
important-
one of my really good friends I have to shout her out to.
Okay.
Taria Blunt. I met her as a freshman at Austin Peay. She was a senior. She is a federal criminal defense attorney here in Clarksville. Black woman doing big things. Okay.
Now, everybody that she named, though, I better see you on this podcast. All right. So, being a woman of color, do you have any Caucasian clients?
Yes, I service everybody.
So
Now, most of my business is predominantly women of color. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I service everybody. I have some other photographers that I work with, and they specialize in boudoir photography.
Yeah.
And a lot of their clientele are not women of color.
Yeah.
So, but they bring me in to do makeup for their clients, do minor hair things for their clients. And yeah, I service everybody. I feel like that's part of artistry. And I feel like that is another thing that kind of sets me apart from, and I want to say this without it, I don't want it to sound like,
I got you. I understand
but I feel like
being all
that's kind of-
modest and stuff, but you got to tell it like it is now.
Because I don't ever want to come off like I'm like knocking nobody or like
I
anything
understand.
like that.
Yeah.
But I do feel like that's one of the things that kind of sets me apart from a lot of other makeup artists in the area, is that I know how to adjust. There is no one size fits all when it comes to makeup. I can do the Instagram makeup. I can do the, but you have to know when to use what. And I feel like that is how you broaden your clientele too. That's how you kind of cross over from just being an African American service provider. You know what I'm saying? To crossing those other bridges. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grow and expand. And I've been doing this for 8 years now. The name of the game for me is growth and just being better than I was the year before, doing more things than I did the year before.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't know how you gonna top out what you already been doing.
So I will be opening my second brick and mortar location here in Clarksville in October.
Oh, that's
and
quick.
It's in Sango. Yeah, it's been going on it's been in the works for about a year now.
Well,
so
I need to. Hey, we
it's
need
gonna
to
be
redo this
the
video.
first
Then.
of its kind.
Tell us about it.
So, you have a barber shop, you have a beauty salon, and like how they're set up. It's just a bunch of barbers. It's a bunch of hairstylists. Well, my new studio is going to be makeup artists. It is a true makeup studio. And there is no other here in Clarksville. I don't know if there has ever been another in Clarksville, but if not, here it comes.
So with doing that, how can you guarantee that the quality will be consistent across each makeup artist?
Well, because I'm going to vet them first and foremost. But also, I want it to be just a business full of knowledge.
Yeah.
I share my knowledge with the ladies. You could be in there with somebody that's been a makeup artist for 25 years. You getting tips and tricks. Like, I want to make sure that... Okay, let me rewind. When I first got into makeup, I didn't have many people that I could go to as far as getting information. How to do this, how to do that. Show me how you did that. Can you tell me the steps of you? I didn't have that. I had like one person that eventually took me under their wing, and I'm forever grateful for that, because I was able to learn a lot about the industry, a lot about products and application and skin type. Like, I was able to learn a lot from this person. And so my goal is to be able to offer that to other makeup artists, because nowadays a lot of people don't want to share information. They don't want to. It's like gatekeep, you know.
We literally
they want to charge you an arm and a leg for the information that you know they literally could just give you for free, and it's not going to hurt them in any way. So that's kind of what I want to do, and in doing that, I will also be taking ladies under my wing and just kind of, you know, teaching them what I have learned over these past 8 years, because I've learned a lot from trial and error. And so, kind of like with my kids, if I can keep you from making the mistakes that I did, if I can teach you, if I can help you, you know, then why not? I feel like, I don't know, I'm going to be that much more blessed for being a blessing to somebody else. So.
Definitely, because I was downtown not too long ago. And I was like, I remember that Regis Bank right there.
Yeah, and I will still have that location.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Y'all need to fix the parking over there.
That's one of the things I'm excited about moving to a different location, too, is because the parking is a bit janky, but... I'm so fortunate, though, because my clients, like, I be the one complaining. I'm like, oh, did you have to park for? I'm so sorry. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I had to park 6 blocks away, but it's cool.
Hey, they be rolling their
like,
faces.
They come, and I'm
beat
like,
to
you know
the
what?
gods.
I
You hear me?
appreciate y'all, because, like, my goal is always to make it convenient and, like, smooth for my clients. I don't want them to have to be, you know, inconvenienced in the slightest. So the fact that they are like, girl, it's fine. I walk in this heat. I got a fan. I'm like, okay,
Let
I
me
appreciate
ask
it.
this question. How are you able to build retainers, like retainer clients? Like, how are you, and I do understand you got to have, they got to have a good experience. They got to like their product. But what's been some key parts about your experience that have been able to keep these retainers?
Honestly, I'm just me. I'm just me. From the time somebody comes in the door to the time they leave out, I'm me. I'm pleasant. I'm kind. I talk to them. We laugh. We joke. You know, like I want it to be a comfortable atmosphere. And I don't mind just, I don't know, making them feel at ease. You're sitting there with me for an hour with your eyes closed while I'm doing whatever. Like, I want you to feel comfortable with me. And also, too, I feel like I'm pretty relatable. You know, a lot of people now, most people nowadays are parents. They got kids. I work with a lot of women. I service a lot of women. Yeah. And so they have kids. We talking about kids. We talking about men. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, when I say I am literally for the people, I do not discriminate whatsoever. If you come and you want your makeup done, I'm going to do it.
That's what's
I'm
up.
going to do it. I'm going to do it. I've done, yes, I have done men.
Who's some celebrities you've done? Because I know you don't went up in that era. Who's some celebrities you don't work with?
Oh, I'd rather not.
Okay, well
Put that
that's
out
cool.
there.
Yeah, no.
Because I am not, I mean,
No.
I will service celebrities, but I am not a celebrity makeup artist. I feel that in my soul. My celebrities are my everyday clients because they are the ones that repeatedly come back. They support. They're telling friends, family, whoever. So on the occasion that I do get to enter into rooms that I might not necessarily have been in otherwise, I do try to keep that because I don't want it to come off like I am a celebrity makeup artist.
Oh, I understand.
If that makes sense, because then that comes with a whole completely different thing, and people, looking at you, no. So, but I have been able to do some amazing things with some amazing people.
I know.
And
a couple I've seen.
And I have had some of my work grace the BET stage. I've done some film things, some video things.
So what's your favorite type of job? Is it the everyday beat, or do you have any kind of specialties that you like them calls?
I love weddings.
Going overseas.
I love weddings. I love doing weddings.
Besides the money, what's good about weddings?
Well, because you literally get to see a bride on like one of the most important days of their life.
Yeah.
And you get to take part in that. You get to take part in making them feel beautiful on their big day. Yeah. Is it the only time they're going to experience that day? No. But I mean, we done
ran into each other a couple times at weddings.
Yeah. I love weddings. I feel like, you just get to see the transformation for sure with weddings. You get to see them go from, hair not done yet, makeup not done. They got on a robe, and then you get to see them like slowly morph into like gorgeous bride, stunning, flowy gown, and I love to see that transformation.
Without giving out any too much information, what's been some horror stories that you've had with makeup artistry? Oh Lord. I
will say I have been very fortunate in that aspect. I have not had many horror stories. I have had some weddings that had me ready to like quit. Yeah. Just pack up and be done for good, lay them brushes down. But I haven't, like everyday clients, I have not had horror stories. Can you please everybody? No. Every client is not going to be 100% happy with what you do, with what So have I had to, or have I had clients say that they didn't really like the makeup? Maybe about 3 times in 8 years. And so I'm gonna take that.
How do you maneuver that? Like if you spend an hour on somebody's face and they like, I don't like it.
Honestly, I don't take it personal because makeup is interpretation. You could come in and you could say to me, I want a brown cut crease with gold glitter and a red lip with orange around it. You could come and in your mind, you already have this visual. You already got it in your mind. When you say it to me, I'm like, okay, brown cut crease with gold glitter. Like now I'm creating a visual in my mind. Yeah. I'm not looking at it. I'm just going off what you tell me.
Gotcha.
So now I'm creating what I think you are saying. So what I think might be the look that you're asking for might not necessarily be it. So I don't take it personally. I just try to fix it. So what don't you like about it? Is it the eye color? Is it the shape? Do you want less eyeliner? Do you want more blush? Do you want what don't you like about it? I just try to ask questions and tweak and, go from there. Yeah. For the most part though, my clients, like my regular clients, they don't even, they just they come in and they sit down and they like, go ahead. And I'm like, okay, I love it. Thank you. And I get to just do what I do. Yeah. But, you can't please everybody. And I think not taking it personally, that's a big part. That's a big thing that you have to learn in entrepreneurship because everybody's vision is going to be different. Everybody's vision is not going to align with yours.
Yeah. And I know with photography, you have to develop the photographer's eye in order to like really be able to see an ordinary scene, an ordinary subject, and like really see that, oh, if I was to get this angle or if I was to use this type of lighting and stuff like that, I would get my shot. Is there a makeup artist?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And I think that really comes into play when you have people come in and like they show you like a reference picture. They're like, you know, I want to show you this picture of Kim Kardashian with 7 million filters and edits and smoothers and, you know, and this is what I want to look like. And I'm like, okay, so let's you know, dissect that a little bit. Okay. So actually, you know, like, and some things, like for instance, I know you might not know like makeup terminology, but like a cut crease.
Yes.
Eyeshadow.
What is a? You said a cut crease. This is your second time now. So what's a cut crease? What's a cut crease?
Because if I'm being honest, cut creases are not my favorite thing to do because everybody. It is difficult to do a cut crease on everybody. So some people have eyes. They have the eyelid space to be able to execute a cut crease. Basically, you're just creating a new crease on the eye with makeup, with eyeshadow.
Gotcha.
It's something that's not like the natural crease of the eye. So you're like exaggerating a new crease.
Okay. Something like Betty Boop.
Oh, now I'm trying to picture Betty Boop, child.
Boop, boop,
She just got the big eyes, right?
Well, she had these.
No, that was the brows. That's different. That's different. But like some people, I mean, you just have to be able to, as a professional, tell your client, hey, so I know that that's what you really want to do, but in my professional opinion, that's not going to look right because XYZ. And, you know, you have to come in with that photographer eye or makeup artist eye. You have to, you know what is going to look good and what's not. You know what's going to film good and what's not. You know what's going to, you know, accentuate somebody's features and what's not. So,
and I guess that just comes through experience.
Because
I know they have the schools, the esthetician schools and stuff like that. Do they teach makeup and stuff like that in those type of schools?
So they do, but it's like brief. It's like a couple of days, and it's not anything like what makeup artists do now. It's nothing like that. Like they might touch on color theory, which is something that you would use as a makeup artist when it comes to like matching, mixing colors and eyeshadows and how to create custom colors and stuff like that. You would use that, but as far as like blending eyeshadows, how to create different things, they don't teach that at all. It's something that they just touch on really quick and that's it. Basically, what is foundation? Foundation is, you know.
They got these little TikTok videos where they got these Middle Eastern females. All them jokers coming out with the same color face.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man. And I said, they getting their views though.
Meanwhile, I get 10 views. I'd be like, okay, yeah.
You just get 10 views.
No.
So how is your marketing? Because I know you have your phone every time, and you got to.
Yeah.
You got to. But how do you get your name out? I know we kind of went past it earlier, but how do you really do your marketing, handle your marketing? Because I know word of mouth is booming, but
that is a huge part, word of mouth. But to even get to the point where I could utilize word of mouth, I just posted every piece of makeup content that I had, pictures, videos. You remember Flipagram? It was an app or something. I think it was an app, but like you could make like little video clips and you could put music behind it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And so I used to.
I was old school. Black Planet, MySpace, Facebook.
Do you remember Flipagram? Wow, I'm alone. Okay, but I used to make video clips and I would sit there and like do my makeup and it was terrible. It was terrible. But at the time, people liked it. And
You know
so I
what?
would make
Do
the
you
video
have
clips.
any old photos?
I do.
Shoot me one so I can show the folks, because y'all got to see the growth. y'all, y'all got to see the growth.
I do. I have tons of old photos.
Yeah.
I'll share. But
Hey,
like,
because that's one thing that I want to do, because people, especially like somebody like her, when you're going to a award show and literally winning all the awards every time, and then somebody sitting up here talking about having a second makeup building. Like, one, you don't hear that often, really. You know, I know people have their boutiques here and there, but
for makeup, you
business
typically don't
for
hear.
and then something like a makeup studio.
Yeah, I want to put
That's
makeup
crazy.
artists on Front Street, because I feel like a lot of times, makeup artistry is really slept on. Makeup artists are really slept on, when in reality, every billboard you see, every magazine, every movie, every commercial, every whatever, there are several makeup artists behind the scenes that help that vision or help that finished product come together.
Yeah.
But I feel like, a lot of people sleep on makeup. So my goal is to try to make it as mainstream in Clarksville as I can. Clarksville and beyond.
Yeah, because we probably finna go to Atlanta. Yeah.
I'm with it. I be on the move. I love it. I love it. It makes me feel exhilarated when I get to like go places and do what I do best.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's dope. So I know you're already living out your wildest dreams. Do you still have goals that you want to accomplish?
100%.
Well, holla at me.
100%.
What's tell me about it.
So I don't know what it is about So I've been doing makeup for 8 years, full time. The first 4 years, I was in the trap. I was working from the house,
Yeah.
And then 4 years ago, I got my first studio. Now 4 years later, I'm getting to open my second studio. And like, I don't know what it is about 4. So in the next 4 years, I don't know exactly what my
4 and
next
4
thing is going to
is
be.
new beginnings.
Come
so
on.
we about to do
okay.
something.
But I don't know. So in the next 4 years.
Look, y'all, she about to cry again.
No, I'm not. I'm good. I already did. I already did it. But in the next 4 years, just a long-term, short-term goal, I would like to kind of not venture away from makeup, but I want to open like a salon suites. But I want it to be in like Nashville or somewhere, or like I want it to be somewhere else. I don't want it to be here.
Is that more like a spa type feel?
I just want to,
or for makeup ish.
No, just whatever licensed
beauty.
Professional. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Hair, aesthetics, makeup, nails. I just want to open a salon suite. I don't know why. That's something I have been thinking about. But yeah, I want to, like,
dope.
my goal when I first got into makeup, my goal, or entrepreneurship period, my goal was to be able to live well, have more free time to be able to spend with at the time I only had one child. I have 2 now, 3, if you count my other baby. But at the time I had only birthed one child, and I was a single mom prior to me and my husband getting together. And I'm like, I miss a lot of his stuff, like school stuff, and he was playing t-ball, and it was a lot of stuff that I couldn't take part in because I had to work. So my parents kind of filled in the gap for me. And then I get married, and I'm like, I want to be able to spend more time with my family and be more present. I don't want to have to be like a slave to the clock. I don't want to have to be tied down. And, so one of my goals for entrepreneurship was to be able to live well, to have more time to spend with my family, and to just be happy with what I do. So I don't know.
That's dope.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. The sky's the limit. As long as you work hard and just, I don't know.
So you now, if you could go back and talk to your younger self, what would be a key point of advice that you would give your younger self?
Get more in tune with God. If I'm being honest, like I grew up around the church. Was I in church every week? No. Was I at Bible study? No. But in my household, we always knew about God. We always believed in God. We always knew about the Bible. We always, but as a kid, I don't know. I didn't really understand it. I just kind of went on, well, my mama said, God did this and God did, and as a young adult is when I really started to try to create my own relationship with God. And so I consider myself like a new Christian. I've been around church, all my life, but now I feel like I'm a new Christian because I am personally developing a relationship with God. And when I started to personally develop that relationship, that's when everything like brand new doors, brand new, like the grass was greener and the sun was brighter. And like, I feel like if I would have known just a few short years earlier than I did, if I would have known then what I know now, I mean, I could have saved myself a lot of heartbreak and hurt and just tap in with God. Start to create your adult relationship with God. Trust him, have faith, and move the way he's telling you to move, the way he's leading you to move. Literally, God led me to make up because I never thought about it. And I apparently had the gift or the talent to be able to do it, but I never thought about it in that way until I started to create that relationship with God and just started to listen and ask for the ability to be able to understand and to be able to decipher when it's a word from God,
Yeah.
And
man.
Yeah. Now don't get me to preach.
Hey, for real, because I'm sitting here thinking, like, and it's so crazy. We actually, so I had choir rehearsal earlier, and I taught the song, "It was all working for my good. If I only knew what back then, what I know right now. Nothing is wasted in your hands.
It's real.
God, you didn't forsake me, and I know you never will." Come on, somebody.
Yeah.
We about to go to church on the YoungMinded podcast.
Yeah, Lord. Come on now.
Hey.
Come on now.
I love it. So how important has that role been? I know you just went through it, but like, how important has that role been in faith to just tap in and lock in? Not even just being a better person, but being a better entrepreneur,
Everything, I feel like without faith, everything you try to do is just gonna crumble. You trying to be a better person, you're gonna struggle because you don't have you're not connected to your source. I feel like faith plays a huge part. It plays a huge part. I cannot tell you how many times I have stepped out on faith on some stuff that, like, to the naked eye.
Yeah.
Oh, that's never gonna work. You ain't never gonna be able to do that. No, that's insane. I stepped out on faith, and every single time God has been like, "I like that. Let's go. Here you go."
That is,
I like that. I like that you step. Come on now, do it. No, but I mean, really,
don't get me started in
like, I mean, yeah, my mind has been blown a million times over. And I feel like it's all a testament to my faith because I don't know. He can attest. We've been in situations, personally, professionally, whatever, where we couldn't do nothing but step out on faith. We couldn't do nothing but put our faith where it was supposed to be, and in the end,
there will be
glory. Yeah.
Man.
Now that's gonna give me look. All right.
Right. We about to go in today, saints. We about to go in.
I think that's something that people kind of don't connect in entrepreneurship, you have to have faith. You have to, because it's hard. It's scary being an entrepreneur, and it can be, you can run into a lot of difficulties. You have to have your power source.
Yeah.
You got to make sure your connection is clear and it is there. One of the things that I feel like is not publicized enough about entrepreneurship is that, like, the struggles, the ugly part of it, the hard part of it. Because now, most of the time, like, the part that's like publicized, it's the money, it's the designer things, it's the, you know, the trips and the this and that and the successes and all of that. That is not true entrepreneurship. That's like people that's trying to, like, front, fake it till they make it.
I know
basically.
a lot of business owners, they say it take them a couple years before they could get back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You are going to experience a lot of hardships and a lot of setbacks before you ever experience the success, the incline.
Yeah.
And I think that's the part that, like, people should publicize more to make it more realistic for people that are looking to get into entrepreneurship.
So
it's not always like the glitz and the glam and the good times. It's a lot of struggles. It's a lot of times I done sat and cried. I mean, literally, and I'm a crybaby, but still, I've cried.
Yeah.
Because of how stressful things were, or because of how things weren't falling in place, or because of how I got set back 10 steps and I'm trying to, go up just one and I went back 10. Like, it's a lot that goes into it that I feel like people don't bring to the forefront. They just see on social media, they see the glitz and the glam and the designer and the money and the freedom and it take a lot to get to that point, though.
I feel it. So how can somebody that see the glitz and the glam, but they are experiencing the true, like, how do they get from one point to the other to where they can actually enjoy entrepreneurship and enjoy the perks that come with it?
You have to stay the course. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
There is no way, or there's no shortcut to going around those things. You're gonna fail. If you're new to entrepreneurship, you are gonna fail. It's gonna happen.
I've heard that. Failure
once
to the top.
Absolutely. Once you fail, you have to pick it back up and keep going. When you do that, that is when you start to get to the promised land. You start to get to the success and the money and the everything that you visualize as being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
But you have to stay the course. If you give up as soon as you experience hardship, like, you're not going to make it there. You're going to be done.
Yeah. I've been there before.
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, it has been several times where I've been like, you know what? Nope, this ain't cutting it. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm finna get a 9 to 5. I'm finna let this go. I'm finna, But at the end of the day, I'm happy that I didn't, because I have been able to experience successes as an entrepreneur that I never would have experienced if I just would have gave up.
Bet.
I mean, the awards, the opening 2 studios, the trips that I've been able to take, the things that I've been able to do to help my family, and just the life that I've been able to help my family to live and experience. Like, if I would have gave up, none of that would have happened. Because unfortunately, nowadays, them 9 to 5s.
I've been trying to get a 9 to 5, but the Lord said nope. Because
we're meant for more.
Yeah.
We're meant for greater. We're meant for bigger and better. And I feel like in my honest opinion, and this is no knock to anybody that's working a 9 to 5, you're gonna always be living to pay bills if you work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Depending on it, now, if you're in corporate America or something like that, making a salary that's 6 figures, maybe. But for the most part, most of us, we're gonna always be living to pay bills if we just working a 9 to 5. So there are benefits to entrepreneurship, because you can kind of set your family up a little bit better.
Yeah.
But there are hardships as well, and that's something that I try to make clear to people, because I do share my journey a lot, and I share my testimony and how I stepped out on faith and entered into entrepreneurship. But I try to make it very clear that it was not easy.
Yeah.
It was definitely a journey. It was not I did this and then 2 days later I was booming and I was rich. No. It is a process. You have to make sure you have faith. And if you do, then, I mean, you and your business are going to be, that much better.
Commit thy works to the Lord, and he will establish them.
Come on. Oh, Lord.
He will establish them. Come on, man.
All
Good
right.
gosh almighty. Right. We ain't going to cut up tonight, but I'm telling him, I feel him in the room, y'all.
Because I'm trying to keep my eyes from leaking. I'm trying, but you're trying to take me there. I get emotional when I talk about, or when I reflect on the things that God has allowed to happen. Ooh. Look, I'm finna have to.
When I think about Jesus and all he's done for me, somebody touch somebody and just say, he is able.
All right.
Yeesh. All right. But look, before we go too far, let's come back.
We was doing
let's
good.
Come back, because I'm telling you. Lord, have
a huge
mercy.
Component. Have faith. If you are an entrepreneur, a business owner,
that's your camera right there. It's looking dead at you.
Have faith. Have faith. And that faith will take you farther than your own strength ever could. Be strong, that's fine. Everybody, because I'm strong. That's great. But if you don't have that faith, you're just not doing it. That's not what's popping. I'm telling you. Let me not.
Y'all, man. Oh, my Lord. So, where can they find you?
You can find me, first and foremost, in Clarksville, Tennessee. Just Google Flawless Faces by Dominique or the Flawless Faces Makeup Collective, and it will show you where I am. But on social media, you can find me on Facebook at Flawless Faces by Dominique. Or Dominique Smith-White is my personal page. Also on Instagram, flawless_faces_by_Dominique. YouTube, Flawless Faces by Dominique. TikTok, I don't know. What is my TikTok?
I don't know. We'll link it in.
Miss Flawless Face, or is that Snapchat? Yeah. I think that's Snapchat. I can't remember TikTok. Flawless Face. What is it?
We're going to link it in the description.
It's a lot of them.
But I'm telling y'all, you see for yourself. Like this stuff can't be scripted, y'all.
No.
This stuff can't be scripted.
Yeah.
And you see for yourself why she is the best makeup artist in Clarksville, Tennessee.
I just dried my face. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I really do appreciate it. Like, I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I'm telling y'all, for me personally, I love to work with quality people that provide quality work, quality product. And I'm not even sure if was Cream, when was the first time? I don't even remember which was our first time working together. I know it couldn't have been.
First time working together. I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because we've done YouTube videos.
I have a lot of photos that we collaborated on.
Old photos.
The wall in my I call it my wall of fame.
Yeah. Hey.
In my studio. Yeah. But a lot of the photos that I have lined in the wall are photos that you and I worked together on. Yeah. So we've done a lot of work together. A lot of work together.
We need to get back into it. Well,
but you just said.
Well, I can do videos.
Well, I might need you anyway.
Yeah. But I know so she's too busy traveling the world.
No, I'm never
changing
too busy
the world one face at a time.
Did you know this?
No.
Okay, so look, my little slogan, glam in the city, a face at a time.
Ooh.
So when you just
said
that, I'm like, oh, okay, he tapped in. Okay.
Hey, we gonna tap in.
Right.
I'm telling you.
But no, I'm never too busy to work. I'm always working, but I'm never too busy to work.
I feel that. The bag never sleeps.
It don't, because these bills never sleep.
I'm telling you.
Book these appointments, ladies.
I'm telling you.
Come
First
see
and the 15th, the tax collector wants his money.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, Miss Dominique, I absolutely appreciate you for stopping by this week.
Thank
Today
you for
has
having
been
me.
Amazing.
And I will say, you should feel special because this is my first podcast ever. And I came here to do it with you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
No, but I feel special. Thank you for thinking of me to bring me on.
Oh, I'm telling you, I have to bring on the best. Come on, folks. I got to bring on the
I
best.
mean, what he said.
Yeah. But, hey, y'all, family, I appreciate y'all for stopping by to this week's episode of YoungMinded. YoungMinded, the podcast. All right. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay humble. Be safe out there. And we'll catch y'all next week.
And tap into that faith.
Tap into that faith.
Now all that I can do is dream about you. Wake up out this nightmare and I'm screaming about you. I try to get you on the phone, feel like I'm dying, swear I can't hide it. I don't know how I'm gonna go on.